In 1944, Max Planck, who is often regarded as the father of quantum theory, made a profound statement at a conference in Florence, Italy. He suggested that matter does not exist in the way we traditionally conceive it. Instead, he proposed that all matter originates and exists by virtue of a force, and behind this force there's the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. He named this mind as the matrix of all matter. This statement echoed through the scientific community and initiated a shift in understanding the fundamental nature of reality. The basis of Planck's assertion lies in the realm of quantum physics, which explores the behavior of matter and energy at the smallest scales. Quantum theory has revealed that at the atomic and subatomic levels, the conventional laws of physics break down, giving way to a more probabilistic and interconnected reality. In this realm, particles can exist in multiple states at once, a phenomenon known as superposition, and can be entangled, meaning the state of one instantaneously influences the state of another regardless of distance. The idea that a universal field of energy pervades everything, influencing every event in the external world as well as within us, is central to Planck's statement. This concept challenges the classical view that matter is solid and exists independent of observation or consciousness. Instead, it introduces the idea that consciousness and matter are deeply intertwined, and that a universal consciousness, or a matrix, underlies all physical reality. Planck's notion led to further exploration and the development of quantum mechanics, a field that continues to unravel the mysteries of the universe, indicating that reality is far more interconnected and less deterministic than previously thought. The force that Planck referred to could be understood as the quantum field, a realm of potential from which all matter emerges and is sustained. This field is not empty but full of energy, often referred to as zero-point energy. Furthermore, Planck's idea of a universal field of energy resonates with ancient texts and indigenous traditions that describe a field of energy connecting all things. For example, various ancient cultures have described a web or net of creation, symbolizing an underlying matrix that holds the universe together. In conclusion, Max Planck's statement in 1944 was groundbreaking and laid a foundation for a deeper exploration into the nature of matter and the universe. It bridges the material and the immaterial, the observed and the observer, pointing to a quantum realm where matter and consciousness interact in a dynamic and fundamental way, hinting at a much more complex and holistic understanding of reality. The term divine matrix has been used to refer to a field of universal energy or consciousness that connects everything within the universe. This concept, while not mainstream in the scientific community, finds its roots in ancient spiritual and indigenous traditions that have long held the belief in a universal life force or energy. The discovery or rediscovery of the divine matrix is more of a modern interpretation or articulation of these ancient ideas, brought forth through various fields of study, including quantum physics, spirituality, and metaphysics. The idea of a universal connecting force or field has been around for millennia. Ancient cultures and spiritual traditions have spoken about life force energies such as Che, prana, or the Akashic field. These traditions propose that there is a deeper level of reality that underlies the physical world, and this deeper reality is a field of energy and consciousness. The advent of quantum physics in the early 20th century brought a new understanding of the fundamental nature of reality. Concepts such as quantum entanglement and the field theory suggested that everything in the universe is interconnected at a fundamental level. While quantum physics does not directly propose a divine matrix, it does open the door to exploring a more interconnected, holistic view of reality, which aligns with the idea of a universal field of energy and consciousness. Many metaphysical researchers and practitioners have explored the idea of a universal field of consciousness and energy, sometimes referred to as the divine matrix. Through practices like meditation, remote viewing, and other intuitive practices, individuals have explored experiences of interconnectedness and universal consciousness. Modern spiritual teachers and authors have brought forth the idea of the divine matrix as a way to describe this universal field of energy and consciousness. They often draw upon both ancient wisdom and modern science to articulate this concept, aiming to bridge the gap between spirituality and science. There have been individuals who claim to have experienced or tapped into this universal field through various means, such as deep meditation, near-death experiences, or other altered states of consciousness. These experiential reports often describe a profound sense of interconnectedness, love, and universal wisdom. The discovery of the divine matrix is not a singular event, but rather a gradual unfolding and synthesizing of knowledge from various fields and experiences over time. It represents an endeavor to understand the fundamental nature of reality, blending ancient wisdom with modern scientific inquiry to explore the profound interconnectedness of all life. Project Stargate was a covert U.S. Army unit established in 1978 at Fort Meade, Maryland, by the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, and SRI International, a California contractor, to investigate the potential for psychic phenomena in military and domestic applications. This project, and others like it, were part of a series of efforts to explore remote viewing capabilities and other psychic phenomena as potential intelligence-gathering tools. The U.S. government initiated Project Stargate with the goal of harnessing and employing psychic abilities for various military applications. Remote viewing, the ability to see or gather information about a distant or unseen target through extrasensory perception, was the primary focus. The project aimed to explore if remote viewers could provide accurate intelligence information on enemy activities or other matters of national security. The personnel involved in Project Stargate conducted numerous experiments to test the efficacy of remote viewing. They were often given coordinates or other minimal information to identify and describe distant targets. The operations extended to attempting to locate individuals, describe secret bases, and even foresee future events. Project Stargate employed a group of individuals who were believed to have psychic abilities. These individuals underwent rigorous training to hone their remote viewing skills, and protocols were developed to ensure consistency and accuracy in the data collection process. Over the years, Project Stargate reported some successes that were seemingly beyond the realm of coincidence. Some remote viewers provided surprisingly accurate descriptions of distant locations and activities. They reportedly contributed to a few intelligence operations by providing information that was later confirmed by other means. The project was closed in 1995, and its findings were declassified. The final evaluation concluded that the data produced during the project was too vague and inconsistent to be of significant use for intelligence operations. However, the project's 20-year existence and the government's investment in exploring psychic phenomena reflect a period of openness to unconventional methods in intelligence gathering. Throughout its tenure and after its closure, Project Stargate and similar programs faced skepticism and criticism both within the government and in the broader scientific community. Critics argue that any successes were likely due to chance or explainable by more conventional means. Despite its official closure, interest in the potential of human consciousness and psychic phenomena continues among some researchers and within certain circles. The legacy of Project Stargate contributes to ongoing discussions about the nature of consciousness and the unexplored capacities of the human mind. Project Stargate represents a unique chapter in the history of military intelligence and the exploration of human potential, encapsulating the intrigue and the uncertainty that surrounds the exploration of psychic phenomena. Remote viewing, bridging consciousness and physical reality. Remote viewing is a technique believed by some to allow individuals to perceive and describe details about a distant or unseen target using extrasensory perception or anomalous cognition. The practice is often associated with parapsychology and military intelligence operations, although it remains controversial within the mainstream scientific community due to a lack of empirical evidence supporting its validity. Here's a more detailed explanation of the concept and its applications. The roots of remote viewing can be traced back to earlier explorations in parapsychology and psychic phenomena. However, it gained prominence in the 1970s and 1980s through the U.S. government-funded research program known as Stargate Project. The project aimed to investigate the potential military and intelligence applications of psychic phenomena. Remote viewing typically follows a structured methodology where a viewer attempts to obtain information about a remote or unseen target. The process often involves a controller or monitor who guides the viewer, and a set of protocols to help reduce noise and bias from the viewer's perceptions. Military intelligence. During the Cold War, it was claimed that remote viewing was used by the U.S. government to gather intelligence on enemy activities or locate missing persons and objects. Archaeological exploration. Some practitioners claim to use remote viewing to discover archaeological sites or uncover historical mysteries. Crime solving. There have been claims of remote viewing being used to solve crimes by psychically viewing crime scenes or locating missing persons. The scientific community largely regards remote viewing with skepticism, citing a lack of empirical evidence, reproducibility, and a theoretical basis within the known laws of physics and biology. Critics argue that any successes reported in remote viewing experiments can be attributed to chance, cueing, or other non-psychic factors. Proponents often suggest that successful remote viewing demonstrates the existence of a form of non-local consciousness or a quantum information field that interconnects all of reality, proposing a bridge between consciousness and physical reality. These ideas often draw upon speculative interpretations of quantum mechanics and are not widely accepted within the mainstream scientific community. Despite skepticism, remote viewing continues to have a cultural impact, with numerous books, movies, and courses available for those interested in the practice. The legacy of government-sponsored remote viewing programs like the Stargate Project also continues to be a topic of intrigue and speculation. In essence, remote viewing represents a fascinating yet contentious intersection of parapsychology, military intelligence, and speculative physics, with proponents and skeptics continuing to debate its legitimacy and implications for our understanding of consciousness and reality. Ancient texts from various cultures often expound on the theme of interconnectedness among all things, hinting at a fundamental framework or matrix that underpins reality. This theme resonates across philosophies, religious doctrines, and indigenous worldviews. For instance, the concept of Indra's net from Buddhism elucidates a boundless net with a jewel at each intersection, with each jewel reflecting every other jewel in the net, symbolizing an intricate interrelationship among all phenomena. In the realm of modern science, particularly with the advent of quantum physics, there's a growing recognition of this profound interconnectedness at the most fundamental levels of reality. Quantum physics posits that particles can become entangled, meaning the state of one instantaneously influences the state of the other, regardless of the distance separating them, defying classical notions of separability and locality. This phenomenon, known as quantum entanglement, has been experimentally verified and stands as a testament to the non-local interconnectedness inherent in the quantum realm. Furthermore, the notion of a field that permeates space and influences the behavior of matter and energy has been a crucial part of the modern physics narrative. Fields such as the electromagnetic field and the Higgs field are central to our understanding of physical reality. These fields extend throughout space, providing a medium through which particles interact and are influenced. In light of quantum physics, some theorists have proposed the existence of a unified field that interconnects everything, a sort of modern-day scientific interpretation of the ancient idea of a fundamental matrix or web of life. While a complete theoretical and empirical understanding of such a unified field remains elusive, the quest for a theory of everything continues, with the aim to bridge the seemingly disparate realms of quantum mechanics and general relativity, and perhaps provide a more profound understanding of the interconnectedness hinted at in ancient texts. Moreover, the exploration of consciousness and its potential interplay with the fabric of reality has intrigued scientists and philosophers alike. Research in fields like parapsychology, exploring phenomena like telepathy or remote viewing, probes the boundaries of conventional scientific understanding and hints at a deeper level of interconnectedness possibly mediated by consciousness. While often met with skepticism within mainstream scientific circles, such explorations push the envelope in the quest to understand the full scope of reality and the potential interplay between mind and matter. The echoes of ancient wisdom in modern scientific discourse, albeit expressed in vastly different languages and conceptual frameworks, underscore a potentially profound synthesis of knowledge. The ancient intuitive understanding of fundamental interconnectedness and modern empirical explorations of the fabric of reality reflect different facets of the human endeavor to grasp the profound interrelationship among all phenomena and the underlying unity that may pervade the cosmos.